Who?
They all wanna know how I live my life, how I spend my money, how I treat my mom, why. But I hope that he don't show them what I'm truly like. Cause if he does, then my 2 big bills won't get paid on time. Cause I can't afford to lose another pay pick. June's gonna make everybody think I'm crazy. Show the world how I made a stationary statement. Slave trade joke, but I swear I'm not a racist. I said I loved you, but I didn't mean it. All I feel's a nagger, eat it. Skin complexion like a white cheddar cheese it. And I'm getting that feeling, it time June. Please don't ask my viewers why they could. Yeah, he gon' show my lousy interview. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause in time, yeah, in time, gambling addiction, alcohol abuse, cash advantage for money matches I lose. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause in time, yeah, in time, June, I got a feeling June gon' call me out for doing dashing everything, even though I have gout. Shrimp balls and barbecue, I'm in the mood to chow. Gonna order a lot of food, some gabagool, and I want it right now. He's gonna expose me and I ain't ready for it. 672 and Derek, I hope he ignores him. I'm just a little streamer and I can't really afford it. I swear to God, if he slanders me, I'll get a lawyer. I don't know what to do, so I'll act nice. Try to beg less, yeah, right. Stop talking about steak, this is my night. Dog's coming out, so I guess I better act right. Please don't ask my viewers why they could. Yeah, he gon' show my lousy interview. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause in time, yeah, in time, gambling addiction, alcohol abuse, cash advantage for money matches I lose. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause in time, yeah, in time, cause in time, yeah, in time,
That being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, one of my mannerisms. Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. ALT Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead. Psychological style host. Meerkat. Artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Oh, God. Larry, you can't say that on TV. What are you, nuts? All right, my friends, it is a Saturday-style show. Full house again. You love this. I know it. You definitely love this. We're all here, and it is time for a groupthink-style show. But before we get to all the fun, Meerkat, any business-style announcements to get out of the way? Go, go, go.
Yes. Hello, everybody. There's still some time left to enter in the impersonation competition. The rules are simple. Impersonate anyone. that you can think of that we're gonna think is funny or people are gonna like. Also, video or audio, 60 seconds max. And what else? I think that's it.
I think
just
that's
send
it.
it over in the email. Don't think about it. Just record some stupid shit. Come on.
Yes. Don't overthink this thing. Just have some fun and send it our way. All right. That is it, my friends, for the business style announcements. Now, I hate to start the show with this, but I have found something pretty groundbreaking. I have to share it with you. Okay. Now, this has been found in the hard drives in DSP's closet. Okay. Now, few know this, but Philip wanted to enter the King of the Ring last year. I didn't know this, but he wanted to, and he made a video. He recorded audio for this, guys. Just listen up. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. Get ready. That's the subject matter I was not expecting either. Come on, here we go. This is it. DSP's entry into the King of the Ring last year. Listen up.
Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you shove dick in my face? Spray your jizz on me. Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you fuck my ass? I'm gay. Can you shove dick in my face?
I was shocked. I don't know. Wait.
Everyone is gay, babe.
Okay. That was the last. I want to get his last line out there. Shocking. I mean, would he have made the finals? I don't know, but it was a good effort, I thought. What did you think? Fantastic, Mr. Sam. Go ahead. Your thoughts. What would you rate that?
I think he sounds better than the guy in that video.
Oh,
If you've ever seen that guy trying to sing Nirvana, which you probably have because everyone has.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep this video for as long as possible. It's amazing, right? Meerkat, would you think that would have made the finals? What are your thoughts? Go ahead.
I think that would have made the finals, and it would have finished last and very hard.
Definitely. All right, my friends, that was something silly. I do have a few fun things to play today, and one of them, my friends, is the follow-up by Kaiser himself. Remember the first batch of language fun we had, my friends? We have part two. I'm going to edge you on that one, though. Don't worry. I'm going to edge you on that. We'll play that later in the show. Kaiser has sent to us the second edition of Languages with DSP. That's going to be a lot of fun. Here's something that big ups to... Who found this one for me? I can't not remember your name, but you are a legend. I don't know how they found this. Probably just searching random YouTube... YouTube fucking, the transcriptions or whatever, the captions of YouTube videos. And they found this, which is very interesting. Here we go.
He did his duty. It looked bad at MSI. It looked bad in his game here at
Listen up. You'll hear. It's related.
All right.
Okay.
On to the Twitter question then. Derek loves tea. Derek LP now. Derek loves tea.
LP.
Or Derek LP now. Derek sends us a lot of tweets, a lot of love. So shout out to Derek.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Derek sends us a lot of tweets.
Very positive vibes always from Derek.
I appreciate it.
Definitely positive. Hell yeah.
He did not know that Freak was going to be here.
That's okay.
He did, and he still was. I don't want it.
Yeah, I told him personally.
With the new items added to League of Legends, what are some champions that are really good?
Good
with
question, Derek.
Chains and Hullbreaker.
Good question, Derek. So, in addition to his gooning, he also apparently is into esports. LTA North, The Drive, FlyQuest to the Moon. This is a 3-year-old video, by the way. But there we go. Big ups, Derek.
Wow.
Or not. Not big ups, Derek.
I don't know. He has interest. Come on. Okay, anyways, let's get to it. So,
Definitely has interest.
Yes, please, go ahead.
I did have some spare time today, so I decided to watch a movie.
Yes,
I
have
watched
that ready for you.
Alien versus Predator. Which I was very impressed by the way. It's an incredible movie. And I posted my thoughts on this. It wasn't exactly what I expected. I thought those movies have like monsters in them.
Yes.
But this one had monsters in it as well. And whoever won at the end, we all lost.
Yes. So shout outs to the Alien versus Predator. Beautiful image there.
I love that you had some spare time to yourself, and of all the films you thought you'd watch Alien versus Predator, man.
Well,
I don't know.
why not?
I've been rewatching all the Alien movies, so that was just one that I had to go through.
Okay. Are you working your way up to Romulus, or because it's like
I watched that one as well. So I tried to go through the decent ones first, and then I watched this slop.
Did you even watch Resurrection?
Yes, I did. It was something, definitely.
I mean, Resurrection's at least kind of like trying to be something, you know, like there's somewhat of a kind of weird, different take, kind of with the French director and all that. But anyway,
So
it's not great.
What's next? Can we count on more movie posters from you, Meerkat, from now on? Now, since you have this,
There's a sequel.
Okay.
AVP 2.
Oh,
Yeah, Requiem.
There you go. You got to pick another one of
Like the Predators, the modern ones. You know, like
You
need to-
Predators.
If you're gonna watch Requiem, you need to turn the brightness up on your TV. That's all
Okay.
I'll say about that. It's.
I was
it's
going to
very
say,
dark for
like,
some reason.
luckily for you, Meerkat, there's multiple Predators you can choose from in DSP's audience, so no problem. AVP 2, choose someone else. There's many options, you know, don't worry. Anyways, moving forward positively here. So of note, there's only been one day of Philip streaming since we streamed last, so not much. But there was one interesting thing I think it's worth covering, and that is, there's someone you might know that is called, I call him Bronze Sous Chef Sakai, but that's what I call him. Some other people call him Iron Chef Sakai, and someone noticed yesterday he is not subbed to DSP Gaming on Kick anymore. Despite the fact that they gifted thousands of dollars worth, they are not subbed to them anymore. So someone brought this up, and of course, Philip had a large response to it, even though he doesn't care. He doesn't care, guys. Trust me. He had a rather robust response to someone pointing that out. So let's watch that today before we get to the messages. We got a lot of stuff to get to. Shout out that's the clip keeper.
For the record, because all of you are so nosy over on Kick, literally, like, why has Phil not talked to Kick? I'm not kidding you. The entire fucking podcast, Kick Chat's talking about contributions and talking about where is Iron Chef Sakai. Like, dude, I'm not 12 years old.
That's true, by the way. That is literally all they do. It's Kick Chat is now nothing else but LARPers and maybe 3 people trying to hold it together, but that's really it. The band
Iron
thing,
Chef Sakai and feet.
yeah, what else? What else you want? The ban list thing, the website's not been working for me. Is it working for you guys? You know how to get there, right? It hasn't been working for me all day, so I can't even tell you the band names right now. But anyways.
I don't care about drama.
I took down 3 that I saw.
Oh, yeah. What'd you like?
These are, but I'm not sure. They probably were band names in the end. But I'd like to shout out Beans is Baked, Move Any Mountain Reel.
Yes.
And particular favorite, Middle of Size Reel.
Ah, yes. A lot of good ones. A lot of good ones.
Why would I ever talk to any of you in Kick Chat who are acting like little school children?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Iron Chef Sakai, I don't know where he is. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's fine. I haven't seen him in a few days. It's not the end of the world. He may or may not come back. If he comes back, great. If not, I don't know what's up with him. The problem is you guys get too fucking involved in drama shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm not involved in any drama shit at all. Zero.
Right.
No, I haven't talked to Iron Chef Sakai behind the scenes about anything. I've got no communication from him whatsoever. So I don't know what you're talking about. Really, I don't.
Definitely. We're not worried about it at all. Just trust me.
The length of this video would say otherwise.
Yes.
Whoa, this
about
really
it. It
is
is
10
drama.
minutes long.
Yes. We don't care, though. Shut up.
If literally the purpose of this podcast has been to cover game news, to talk about my day off, all this.
Oh, yeah. So did you hear the day off news? The day off, very robust segment of day off yesterday.
What happened?
They said we had a great time together. For the first time, we didn't have to run around and do errands. And then what they did on the day off, they went to the pet store and the grocery store.
Hell yeah.
Is this the one where it's like he took 45 minutes to unpack?
Yes. Oh, they got their haircut, too. They got their haircut. Don't forget that.
Oh,
The
yeah,
hair
I
was
can
cut.
see. Unfortunately.
Yes. So all errands is what they did, and it was a very fun time. They got to spend time together. And also, when they got home from Costco, he said they had their biggest Costco trip ever. So I don't know, who knows what they bought there. But they said it took an hour to put everything away. The same thing that member Triple P was making fun of him for on that show.
It's just like pallets full of paper plates.
Yeah.
Book stamps on top.
Even though we just bought $80 in stamps. Yep.
Stuff.
The new litter story was something as well. I don't know what you use for your cats, guys, but there is a disposable litter box available that some people use. It lasts for a few weeks, I think, and then you get a new one. Philip somehow was amazed by this, could not understand why anyone would want this. And then he bought a new litter box, and he was shocked by how big it was. Remember, he bought this in the store and took it home physically and then was shocked by how big it was. So that was kind of fun. But
I'm sorry I missed all this excitement.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Work out by like the dimensions of the box he held in his hand, how big it was going to be.
You'd think so, but and also he has to go to the grocery store today. Yes, crash override. He did say tomorrow he has to go to the grocery store again. That didn't happen yesterday. But as you can see, we're really full. We're just filled to the brim with news here. Very hype stuff going on right now.
That reminds me. Just because the litter box needed to be bought because the previous litter box that Jasper used was broken because the picture that was hung above it flew off the wall.
Yeah, and fell down on it. So you could decide how much you believe that. He said a picture fell off the wall onto the litter box, cracking the litter box.
Flew off. And he also said it was hung up there by, like, on a nail held that had been put there by a previous tenant.
So I don't.
So obviously, it's not a nail that if he put the nail up, that wouldn't ever have happened. But previous tenants had a nail there, so he just hung a picture on it. Flew off.
This story just went from a 2 to a 10.
Definitely.
With this little wrinkle changed everything.
Now you're interested? Yeah, but anyways, it was kind of whatever.
And you're sitting there talking about, I wonder where Iron Chef Sakai is. Man, he was such a big contributor to Philip. He hasn't been around for like 3 or 4 days. It hasn't contributed in like 3 or 4 days. So I wonder if he talked to Phil behind the scenes, and I wonder if something Phil said pissed him off, and now he's gone. He's a detractor again. Dude, that is little sissy girl TMZ rumor mongering drama shit. If you talk like that, you're a sissy.
You're a sissy girl. Fuck
You're a fucking gay boy if you discuss my fans. But I don't know why he wonders why people talk about this when shit like this happens. People talk to him behind the scenes and have these weird fucking parasocial relationships, end up giving him a bunch of money and then ask for it back and disappear. Like it's not the first time this would have happened.
It's happened many
last
times.
either, is it?
No, and it's always because when you make your whole content about how much money you get, when someone's submitting 75% of that money and he's gone all of a sudden, that's kind of news, right? I think it is, especially if that's all your content is, talking about how much money you got or didn't get, right? And then, interestingly enough, at the night stream, Iron Chef Sakai wasn't there again. And wouldn't you know it, he didn't hit the goal. Huh? Just a coincidence. Iron Chef doesn't show up, it doesn't hit the goal, huh? But
girl.
So what is what are the stakes behind the goal? If they don't hit it, it's just not getting a number added to the streak?
That's the long and short of it.
Well, but he's kind of undermined that as well because he went and got takeaway the other night without hitting the goal, didn't he? So that's kind of removed some of the like stakes, I guess.
There's no stakes.
I guess it's just kind of like an instant gratification bar that needs to be filled, and then you make Phil happy. That's what it's about, basically.
He's really made a thing where he's trying to make it so detractors can't get a W. That's all it is, right? So now there's the streak. There's no like big celebration when the streak isn't hit, but he can still beg for that goal like he always did with the streak, right? So you want to see us hit the streak, right? But if it doesn't hit, there's no like celebration from detractors anymore because the streak is not ending. That's all it's for. That's all it is. It's really it's not that deep.
Getting a W, basically.
Yeah. It's not that deep.
Sim.
It's about people have compared it to the battle pass system, right? So you kind of work towards a number. Once you get to this number of achievements, you get something. It's that system. But if even if you don't play for a while, you keep your place on the battle system. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, it's not a streak because it can't end. But
since he calls himself the king, I think he should lean into the whole war aspect and have like a real-time map of the whole world. And every time he hits a goal, he gets a territory won. And when he doesn't hit a goal, the trolls win a territory. And we just eternally keep fighting over the fictional world of in DSP's head.
Go. That'd be kind of hype, actually. Yeah, someone should make that happen.
How do detractors like fight back though? Like
that's the thing, because
just do nothing and wait for people to not give him money, and then we win.
If we can make some cool, like we could make some cool animation for that, like like what's it? I think it's Risk that has like the board where you have like areas and just take it down. That'd be kind of hype. All right, well, someone's got a new project. Make it happen. Okay.
That's what teenage girls do.
Oh,
they sit there in drama and they have their Teen Beat magazine and they put little glow stickers on it.
Dude, Teen Beat magazine, very current reference there.
Yeah.
Teen Beat. Meerkat probably didn't even heard of Teen Beat. Have you know what that is, Meerkat? Teen Beat?
No.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like something that would have. I don't know. I don't know.
Teen Beat was like a magazine for literal teens that stopped being produced. I'm guessing what? 93? Like stopped being produced in 93.
Because we had like those the girl teen magazines over here, but it was we didn't have Teen Beat, but it was like Sugar. Yeah, I remember friends having that and shit.
It stopped. So it stopped. Tiger Beat stopped being printed. Okay, Tiger Beat's a little different, but yeah, they went through periods. Anyway, it was popular in like in the early 90s. No, not Young Tigers, for hot dudes. That's all it was. Is it showed dudes. It showed the Backstreet Boys. It showed like New Kids on the Block, that kind of shit. But anyways, it's ridiculous that that's the reference he chooses when half his audience has no clue what the fuck he's talking about. But anyways,
they sit there in drama and they have their Teen Beat magazine and they put little glow stickers on it, and then they talk about the boys and the girls and all the things that are gonna, and that's how you're acting. I'm a 42-year-old man. I'm not going to sit here and talk to you if that's how you behave on my stream. I know, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Get it?
Get it?
Blows my mind on a regular basis.
Get it?
There's nothing wrong with being a sissy girl. Just don't expect to come to a dark side filled stream and act like
Sarah. Oh, I call her, by the way. I call her Sarah Snow Carl because that's my fan fiction. Is that Snow Carl? Says, what's wrong with being a sissy girl? That's the question that Sarah asked to him.
There's nothing wrong with being a sissy girl. Just don't expect to come to a dark side filled stream and act like a sissy girl and think that I'm going to give you attention. I'm not going to give you any attention at all.
Right.
But what?
Hey, this is you not giving attention.
Yes.
All right.
We have 8 minutes left in this attention. Go ahead.
Why does Darkside Phil get to act like a sissy girl and want attention, but others can't do it?
Wonder why.
It's all right for him to parade around showing off his socks and stuff, pretending he's catwalking.
Yeah, dude, no!
Do we have to get the video again? I'll do it.
You have to, yeah.
Hold on. It's right here. I gotta make
He's reaching for it. He's reaching for the video.
I got it.
Pretending he hasn't got a button for it on his stream deck.
I don't. I do not have a button for this. Here it is.
If this is another clip of Cat going, I'm horny.
Oh, no. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. That's a good idea, though.
It's the curse of being intelligent is that you don't want to waste time on insane nonsense and morons. So, it's the same reason I don't do, stunts. I don't do, endless drama content. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to ever involve myself with that shit. Then you just become the dancing monkey performer, where basically the only reason you're streaming is to make money. You don't care about what you're doing, and you'll just do anything.
What's this move?
Support.
Showgirls?
I don't like
that.
The
kick.
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Whenever he does dance in inverted commas, he's always got the jazz hands as though he's like fucking 1920s or something. I don't know. You ever notice that though? When he's like dancing in his chair, he's always like.
Yeah. He does that kind of. I know what you mean. That kind of. That kind of. Yeah.
Again, sitting around.
When he decides to start singing, it's always some old timey like 1950s, 60s stage plays, like theater plays.
I know it's been said before, but he really was formed by watching old TV shows with his parents, I think. You know what I mean? Like he definitely, and he also talks in an old person way a lot. And I think it's because he's
like
watching,
a generation behind.
Yeah, like watching Love Boat and shit.
He wouldn't have had many opportunities to like socialize with younger people while he was.
Hence Teen Beat, I guess.
Yeah. Because otherwise you pick up on their culture. Like you get into football because your mates are into football. That sort of thing. You would pick up more.
Hold on.
But he's like a generation behind, so it's just from his parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
certainly seems that way.
That's why he gets the like love beat, like the like love boat and shit references, and he always says the sayings, like the old sayings. You know, he has all those from those shows, man.
Oh, by the way, people
please.
have noticed. I saw someone bringing up what's in the mug.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, people are overthinking this. You're overthinking it. He just.
But that's what makes it fun. You just imagine his gin. Just don't go around passing it like it's fact. You can fanfic whatever you want about this.
You guys are being sissy girls. It's I think it's just he wants to show the mug because he thinks it's going to drive sales. So he goes through the extra step of pouring it into the mug. It's my take.
But does he not say gin though? Isn't there a clip of him saying gin, or has that been like doctored?
No, that's legit. There's the clip.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, tell me.
What is that?
Okay, you've not seen this. Okay,
send me the link. Somebody.
Right. Okay, I'll find it on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah. Send me that link. What?
We're gonna find out it's fucking doctored now, but I don't know.
Okay.
If it's not, I feel like it needs to be more of a thing.
But anyways, he's just saying it to be a joke, isn't he? Anyways, we'll see. I'm just telling you.
It's very kind of slip of the tongue. It's not like, you know.
Here's my
He's not
thing.
joking.
As alcoholics, we can't really have a good job of controlling ourselves, right? And I'm saying if he was an alcoholic, he's drinking gin on the stream, he would at some point over the last 16 years have drinking too much and like be slurring heavily. Not like those slip-ups he does now, guys. That's just what I think. You know?
Well, it depends, because if it's your 1 a.m. to get you up before you start your stream, you're not going to be too heavily intoxicated.
That's true. All right, here it is.
And again, if you are like a persistent user as well, you're going to have a bit of tolerance. So it's going to take more to get you sloshed. So,
but I'm saying like it's. I guess if he knows he's getting it at nighttime, he could go to like because I was like that too. Because I was like, I know I'm going to drink at night, so I can handle the whole day. I can very functional. I don't really drink anything during the day because I know at nighttime I'm getting it. So I guess it could be like that. But all right, here we go. Let's hear this. This is from Big Duty on Twitter.
A drink. All right, I'm going to go downstairs and grab it, and I'm also going to get a drink because I only have a tiny bit of gin. I'll probably grab one.
See,
all right, I'm going to go downstairs and grab it, and I'm also going to get a drink because I only have a tiny bit of gin. I'll probably grab one.
See, plus he mush mouths everything anyway. I don't know. I'm not taking that as proof, but
it's a very, very DSP thing here. It's just weird enough for people to talk about it, but it's not conclusive enough for you to know what he actually said. So it's up there. You can make up whatever you think he said.
Yes.
Curse of the mush mouth in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking stream? No, it's not a gossip.
Go ahead. It's well,
Dude,
who
might have
knows?
doctored it.
Again, it's just sitting around gossiping. Gossip Girl fucking stream? No, it's not.
Shout out to Gossip Girls. That came out in the early 90s as well, I believe.
Gossip Girl stream.
Shout out to Gossip Girls. Love the show.
You guys know I don't even like gossip when it comes to gaming.
Yeah.
Right? I refuse to talk about the Switch 2 leaks until finally Nintendo acknowledged them all because there was no point.
Oh, that was 2000.
So if I don't like gossip in gaming, why would I like gossip, you know, on my stream chat? So you could sit there and gossip about ICS, and you could gossip about OIC, and you could gossip about any fucking, you know, acronym you want or whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm here to make
How are you allowed to talk about though?
Yeah, it's not much.
And enjoy the time that I have with intelligent people on my streams. I don't have time for your little
people.
girly sissy shit. I just
Girly
don't.
sissy shit. So
don't have time for it. There's another 8 minutes.
What does Kino Casino? What's their show about? I think they do talk about drama about lolcows. What do we talk about? Drama about lolcows. Guess we're sissy girls too, guys. What do we do? Sissy girls. Everybody's sissy girls.
It'll never stop being funny as well that this is referred to by him as a podcast, and he's just sitting there staring silently at his chat, ready to berate the next person.
That's why he tells you the description of the light system he's using every day. Like I think it's for the He says, all right, this
The
one is
audio only listeners.
Set it on warm glow today, so that might be, I guess reds and yellows and oranges. It's nice. It looks like a
I
bit
think
of
it was
fire.
when you and Snood were restreaming the other night, and he was like, "It's rubies and something gemstones."
Yeah.
or
He
something.
said it's shimmering rubies and gemstones today. I think you can see that. As you can see, it's like little shimmering. It's like, come on, man.
That was not the peak of their stream.
No. We'll talk in a
That's what I
second.
mean, like,
yeah.
I wasn't paused there.
Who cares about this shit? Listen, Iron Chef Sakai has been crazy supporting these streams in the last few weeks. Don't ask me why.
Well, you know why. Because he wants to get back in your good graces after that one stream where he said how much he hates DSP and how if I donated 1,000, he'd ask for 1,500 the next second. But then after that video, he wailed thousands of dollars legitimately to Philip. So there we go.
But hopefully he wasn't intending on getting any kind of special treatment or anything out of it. As I told him publicly. Oh, by the way, half my lights went off. That light just went off, and the light over there went off.
Okay.
But only those two. I get the feeling that means my wireless signal's going down.
Great system. Good thing we bought a new router.
I don't know. I'll try to close
the
and
router.
reopen
That'll
my,
help it. Yeah,
my RGB
definitely.
program.
Okay.
Oh, people
Get that.
support. They don't.
Try
I
turning
don't
it
know.
off and on again.
Yeah, hang on.
I haven't seen him in a few days. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, yes, it is.
Right? Like, maybe he'll be back. Maybe he won't. But, you guys are the ones that start the gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we can't see the Kick chat, but this is when Kyle was saying, like, well, everyone from Kick was trying to talk to you about the games, but you ignored us then too. So if you don't look at us, no matter what we say, we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want here. That's Kyle saying that. That guy that's the mod. That he's the guy though that doesn't ban people. He times them out. That's why you'll see like Getty of the Dead was banned like twice because that's a Kyle timeout, not ban or something. It's who cares, but. That's the Cope laugh. No problems. Okay.
This is hilarious. Someone just said, I noticed Iron Chef Sakai is no longer subbed, and I asked if anyone else knew if he was okay. How would you know that? If he's not, I want you to think about this. If he's not in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He's not talking.
Okay.
How would you know that he's not subbed to the channel? Did you literally go and search for this guy's account on Kick and somehow access his subs list to see if he was subbed to the channel to then go ahead and talk about it as drama on my fucking stream?
So what you have to do here, the real truth of this is when you're a weekly top gifter on Kick, they have a little leaderboard thing and you can just click his name there. So when someone clicked it, they said, oh, he doesn't have a sub badge. He's not subbed to DSP, and that's what started this whole thing. Oh, now
Not
is
that
this
crazy,
what you do with
considering
your
you've just spent the last 2 or 3 minutes talking about him.
Yep.
For someone to go,
time?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh?
I didn't even know that, and I don't care.
Yes, you. Oh, okay.
What
We'll
is
see
going
about that.
on with you people? Right?
Just reading. We'll talk eventually. This is my favorite segment of the podcast.
You can click
It's not
names
as
on
fun
the leaderboard.
anymore without the aircon noise there, the fans.
We got to get a contest. Who can find the longest legitimate silence while he's in the chair, though? Because he can't count like when he's getting up. That'll be long minutes. But
what would possess you to do that? Like right now, what would ever possess someone to click on someone's name on a leaderboard?
Because you can.
Yeah, why not?
Like the facility's there to do that.
Yes, let me see what badges they have. Does Iron Cuck have a sub OG badge? Let me check. Is that pretty easy, man?
Well, you can do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just click. View user channel.
I don't
Go
even
to
know what
channel.
you're talking about. He still has all his badges.
Yeah, he has
It
badges.
still shows he has the crown, the founder's badge, the OG badge.
So why did he go out to look for this? Like what? He's telling you how little this matters and how stupid it is for people to talk about it, and further goes into it, looking into it himself. Like, dude,
because he got the fear fear flashed before his eyes when he said, "Oh shit, he's right. It is gone."
Badge, all of that is still on his account. So what are you even talking about?
Okay.
What are you even speaking of? Here, last time we talked was actually the day.
Now we're telling you the last time he chatted.
Day before I lost my internet. I think. I'm pretty sure it was the day before.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you have the ability to look for this sort of thing, Phil.
Uh-huh.
Why would you do
I'm
that?
pretty sure
Imagine
this was the day before.
going to their profile,
Yeah.
looking for the comments.
He's still digging deep here.
What do you
Hang
call
on.
it?
Let me see this. Hang on. Hold on. Let me check this guy out. Hold on.
Oh, wait, you can actually do that. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, interesting. Let me check a few more
cool,
people
actually.
here. Hang on.
The day before I lost my internet, right?
Okay.
And so he was talking in the chat before then, and no one's seen him since. Well, I wasn't there for a whole day, right? Because I didn't have no internet. And then I came back the next day. I did a full day of streaming. And then I came back to one other day, and I was off a day, right? So it was a weird week. So why are you...
So Sarah, look at this. That's why I'm saying Sarah Snowcarl, by the way. She had this comment. Who cares? If he's gone, he's gone. The success of DSP Gaming doesn't rely on only one supporter. And they put one in uppercase, like it's God. But yeah, it does, actually. It really does.
No, you guys are weird.
It really does.
No, really, I got to tell you. You ready? No one cares but you.
Oh.
Okay, seriously. No one cares but you. You're crazy obsessive at this point.
Yeah.
Really, you're crazy, insane, over-the-top, obsessive weirdos.
Uh-huh.
And you need to stop.
Uh-huh.
Okay? You need to stop.
I love this.
You need to stop over-obsessing on all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it matter? Maybe he'll never be back. Maybe he'll come back in 5 minutes. It's none of your business.
Okay.
The guy's a human who has free will and can come on a stream when he wants. He can leave a stream when he wants. He can support a stream when he wants. He could not support a stream when he wants. Stop fucking stalking people on the internet like a bunch of losers.
I'm
What is
very
wrong
confident in that voice there.
Do you not-
I mean, he wants to come back. He can come back. I mean,
I understand
Kinda
that is
sounds
the
like
point. Of,
sounds a little bit like a sissy girl right there. If you think about it.
Definitely.
Also,
mania.
you know what? Technically, he is right. He has a correct base, you might even say, opinion. That guy can cuck out anytime he wants, and he can go in and out, and people shouldn't be relying on him and thinking about him
Definitely.
and caring about him. But also, he is DSP. So
Yes.
I hope people pick apart and nitpick every single thing he says for the rest of his life, because I know it fucking pisses him off and it kills him inside, and he gets really salty about it. So I hope it keeps happening. Even despite him being right, fuck him, suck my dick.
AP Carl's correct. He did the same thing with King Tut, because whenever a whale leaves, it becomes the biggest news, and people talk about it. Phil, stop talking about King Tut. What the fuck? Leave him alone. It just goes to it's never-ending cycle here. He's done this 10 times.
at that time when
That is
Only
not-
Iced Coffee fucked off and turned up on somebody's channel for an interview, and it was Agent
Oh yeah, is that true?
Then came back.
Is that true? Oh come on, what are you doing, man?
Every time.
Normal human behavior to see someone who was a supporter of a streamer and now stalk them on the internet and try to gossip about their status.
Yeah.
You are insane.
Okay.
If you think this is a good use of your time, if you think this is like a good part of a community talk, you need to seek help right
Good
now.
use of your 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And I want you to turn. Here's what I actually want you to do.
Oh, please go ahead.
Whatever you're watching the stream on right now, if it's a mobile device, if it's a laptop, whatever, I want you to close it. All right.
Roll it upside. Fold it up sideways.
All right, I want you to close it.
And stick it up.
Then I
Don't
want you to
actually close the
immediately-
stream, by the way. We're still going.
Yeah.
Whatever your health care is, I want you to contact your primary care physician and explain to them that you've been spending
we know
time
from you
stalking
that it takes
supporters
like 12
of an
steps to do that.
Yeah, this is going to cost thousands of dollars,
Open the
right?
app.
content
Yeah, what?
streamer, and you don't know what the logical reason is why, and you need help.
Okay, got it.
And tell them you need counseling or you need some kind of help. Really. Because life's too short for you to be wasting your time on this shit. And this is to the point of insanity that you would act like that. And now here I am. And Phil's not talking to Kick Chat because this is what they're talking about in Kick Chat. Why would I waste my time on that shit, that drama shit? Right? Are you out of your mind?
This is where Kaya was sticking up for Kick Chat, saying they were trying to talk to you the whole day, but you just ignore them the whole day.
Mind? You are.
Mm-hmm.
That's not normal behavior. 100% online stalking is weirdo behavior.
Should I tell that to my doctor, or which part? Do I
I just
stop
happened
that?
to notice I was clicking around and I just
like imagine the therapist or the counselor or whatever, and you're there, and he comes into your office, and you go, "How can I help you?" And you go, "Well, Kick has this feature where you can click on somebody's username and see their profile, and I use that." That's, it's not normal, is it?
I was told to seek the white coats. Is that you, or do you bring that out later? Where are the white coats?
Magically by accident clicked on Iron
shoot me up with Minnesota and just take me away somewhere.
Chef Sakai's name, and it looks like he may be unsubbed to the channel. You're weird. You're a fucking weirdo.
Got it.
No one does that.
Okay.
Literally no one does that. Not with a brain that functions.
Anyways, guys, let's move on positively. Would you like to see my feet?
Reminder, guys, $75. I'll stretch these fuckers out. Come on. All right, 30 seconds left. Let's finish it.
But again, normal people that we like, they did what?
Yeah,
They're doing what?
Philip's audience, as we know, is famously filled with normal people.
What are they talking about? What? Stop. Take 5 seconds to think from a rational perspective about what you do with your life.
Let's laugh for 5 minutes.
This is what you think is meaningful use of your life and your time. Your insanity, dude. That's wild shit, right?
Okay, well, quick update on that. So at the night stream, remember, he doesn't care at all. He doesn't care. I want you to keep that in mind. He does not care. But we got an update.
All right, let's do some shout outs to start. We got a $5 tip tonight from Only Iced Infinite. He says, everyone always asks, where's Iron Chef Sakai? But what about where's Only Iced Infinite? I guess I need to step my cloud up, Phil. I guess so. Thank you very much, Only Iced Infinite. For the record, I spoke with Iron Chef Sakai today, and everything's fine.
You know what that means? He sent his ass a message. Said, hey, brother, people have noticed.
Wait, what? Have I missed something there between 5 minutes ago and now?
He DM'd him.
This is the night stream. This is the night stream.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
We changed to the night stream. So we got the update.
Got you.
For the record, I spoke with Iron Chef Sakai today, and everything's fine. I literally spoke
between
with him
streams, he literally messaged him. Fuck.
Absolutely, yes.
You want to know why? Because the people on the Kick chat earlier today were obsessing over this guy and freaking
we
out
don't
because he
care.
hasn't been around in a few days.
Yeah.
So he was watching back the content and he heard them dropping it or talking about me on the podcast. So he actually contacted me to talk to me about everything and say everything's good.
Everything's good, brother. What does that email entail? Everything's good, brother. I'll wheel out again soon.
Out for no
he didn't during this stream at least.
Reason at all.
Yeah.
So everyone just relax and chill. Nothing's bad. Everything's good. Okay.
You know it was the other way around. Iron Chef Sakai got paragraphs.
Oh, God, yeah. Now, listen, even if you don't want to support as much as you have been, I want you to know that sometimes some contribution would help and they'll stop the drama, okay? So if you could, every once in a while, that's what he fucking gets. All right, big ups to Stephen Donovan, who says, big ups, guys, finished Steve of the Dead Shed Beds video and was humbled by the great commitment to excellent content. Good to see the band back together. Big ups, Stephen Donovan, who saw the whole video. Joe Dub says,
congratulations.
Yeah, it's a word. Joe Dub says, someone who's watching Clueless on their day off. Oh, that's where he got the teen beat.
Teen beat.
Shout out to Clueless. Big Beppo says, hold on. Big Beppo says, he's a sissy girl for Triple P. I call him Triple P. He is. He'll do whatever he wants. And I didn't see before, but the day before the wrestling show, Triple P on the show, I'm not going to play it here. I'll just tell you about it. He said, tomorrow I'm going to go in hard on Phil. Tomorrow I'm going to go in harder than I ever have before. He literally said that the day before. And then he did. And that's why he said, I'm going to talk about the socks and all that shit. So it's just going to be an escalation. And as he was trying to bully the Steve guy to get on the show, because he just wants more help with that. So he's trying to get Steve on the show, Steve, the Kylo guy, to do that, to be on the show again. So they have a kind of group make fun of him again. Anyways, big ups to Utterly Insane. It says, hey, bub, good to see all gang. Big ups, Utterly Insane. You're a legend. Big ups. NW News says, Phil talks like a Valley Girl accent, but isn't a girl. He does always have a little bit of that Valley Girl thing, right?
The upwards inflection at the end.
Yeah,
he does.
Some have theorized it's from Leanna Days, mixed with Connecticut Days. But John Rambo, I think, does a little bit of that too, you know? So who the fuck knows? AOR says, do you guys sometimes think about how all of you are just hideous, if not a lot more than DSP?
Oh, yeah.
Give this one. Yeah,
Every
definitely.
day I'm striving to be worse.
That's my favorite thing, yeah. I have a hideous goal every day, and I'm trying to hit that. So AOR, if you could help out with that, I'd love to hit my hideous goal. Big ups. Wesley H says, it doesn't matter if I have 500 viewers supporting with $1 each or 500 viewers with one person give me 500 because my business is successful. And that's what he says that's what DSP said literally himself before about, I don't think it was those exact words, but he said that. It doesn't matter if one person gives me 2,000 or 2,000 people give me $1. I'm successful. It's like, well, if it's one person and they dip out, that's concerning, isn't it?
Well, I guess that means that one person likes him 2,000 times more than everybody else.
Mimsy in the house says, I have a feeling that he sent him a message and things were in fact not fine. I don't trust how he said things were fine. He did kind of, things are fine. I think everything's fine. Everything's fine. There, let's hear it again. Let's do the over-analysis, Steve. Go ahead.
You also, over-analysis.
Yeah, here we go.
You also get the thing that liars do when they front-load their lies, because he says, like, he was watching them and heard his name mentioned, and that's how he got in contact with me, anticipating somebody going, how'd you get in touch with him? How'd you hear from him?
Yeah, that's true, too. All right, so listen how he says everything's fine.
So he was watching here today. I literally spoke with him today. You want to know why? Because the people on the Kick Chat earlier today were obsessing over this guy and freaking out because he hasn't been around in a few days. So he was watching back the content and he heard them dropping it or talking about me on the podcast. So he actually contacted me to talk to me about everything and say everything's good. You know, because people are freaking out for no good reason at all. So everyone just relax.
Could you play it again? Sorry.
Yes. Please.
I didn't catch it. I'm struggling to understand.
Pay attention. Come on.
Talk to me about everything and say everything's up and out because he hasn't been around. Why? Because fine. Much only Iced Infinite. I guess I need to step my cloud up, Phil. I guess so. Thank you very much, Only Iced Infinite. For the record, I spoke with Iron Chef Sakai today, and everything's fine. I literally spoke with him today. You want to know why? Because the people on the Kick Chat earlier today were obsessing over this guy and freaking out because he hasn't been around in a few days. So he was watching back the content and he heard them dropping it or talking about me on the podcast. So he actually
saying words that don't make sense, dropping it.
Me to talk to me about everything and say everything's good. You know, because people are freaking out for no good reason at all. So everyone just relax and chill. Nothing's bad. Everything's good. Okay.
Okay, Sam, your breakdown.
He messaged him. That is my breakdown.
That's for damn sure. Now the real question is everything fine? Did you believe that it's everything's fine part?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate for this one, since DSP has many pay pigs that constantly message him, such as Slayer. And in Slayer's life updates that he's sent Phil in the past, I'm willing to believe that the Iron Cuck messaged him just to reassure him, hey, Phil, I'm going to pay pig again soon, dude. I just have some like actual important stuff to do, maybe?
Yeah, it could be.
See, I don't doubt, that the response Phil got was, I've got other stuff going on at the moment, and I'll be back in touch when I can. That sort of thing, because that's the best way of handling the response from the prompt from Phil. Why haven't you been around? Why haven't you been donating? It's easier to go, look, I'm a bit busy at the moment. I'll deal with it later. And then hope he drifts and moves on, or you can get away for long enough, So I think that's possible, but Phil definitely sent the message first.
Oh,
the reply he got
that's like not even up for debate, in my opinion.
Too busy, mate. Sorry.
I don't know. People are making fun of me. Like he emailed, he's done that before when he like tries like, hey, you want to say? He said that to the fucking Keto Casino in their Kick Chat. Said, yeah, can you shut up the detractors and tell us why I'm not mod anymore? Like, remember he said that in the Kick Chat? Like, when people make fun of him for something and there's, like, someone that's behind it, he will not hesitate to reach out. Even Kino Casino.
Dude, he did it when that person did like the top 10 upcoming fighters on the SRK forums, and he wasn't in it.
Yeah,
and he messaged him to
yeah.
go, excuse me, why aren't I in your top 10 list?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, he's not afraid. He's not afraid to try to stop detractors from having something to make fun of him. You know, his goal was to not give detractors W's. We know that. That's his main goal in life. Big ups to Luriava, who says he could contact ICS but couldn't check Derek's playlists. Good fucking point. That's too much work. I don't care what happens up behind the scenes. Big ups. Iwamoto says, how are we weird, but his messaging, Iron Chef Sakai, is normal. Oh, you got to keep your pay pigs in order. You got to keep well fed. And Iwamoto says, has Phil ever fully admitted fault? He has admitted fault with caveats, right? There's always be a caveat. So sometimes he'll admit fault, but he'll say, that was 10,000 years ago. I was younger then.
My favorite video, perhaps one of my favorite videos he's ever made, is the video apology when he was wearing the beanie and was apologizing for calling his viewers lazy. Because some other people, Review Tech USA included, made a video about it, and they were like, why would you call your viewers lazy, Phil? And then he had like a 40-minute apology video where he apologized, but then it was everybody's fault, but then it was the viewer's fault, but then it wasn't his fault, but then he apologized again, and it was great.
Yeah, and he also said, like, it's if other people say stupid stuff, no one cares. You know what I mean? When I say stupid stuff, it gets shared around. That's really the problem. The problem is people share the shit I say. That's really the problem. So that was a classic.
Which is, I mean, he's not wrong, but also he's not right, because people with bigger platforms, whenever they say even a fraction of what he has said, they get tons of videos made about them that get tens of thousands of views.
Yes. So, I mean, that's not an excuse for saying fucked up shit.
PewDiePie dropping the gamer word made like the Washington Post. It made like actual news channels. It brought around like a massive change on the way the site does things. So it's just his cope of, well, it's disproportionate on me. You know, I bet they never get that. Not thinking like everybody has detractors. Everybody, once you reach a certain level, you're going to.
Yep.
You know, so PewDiePie has detractors. You think PewDiePie doesn't, you know?
Oh, God, yeah. Anyone on the internet, the bigger you get, the more fucking people that want to, if they're waiting for you to fuck up, right? Because that's part of the fun is finding, okay, this person that's a huge name said something fucked up. All right, now it's time to get the YouTube wheels a spinning, So it's just, you got to deal with it. Iron Chef Sakai deleted his account. Says this is breaking news from Ashton and Aeon are my Pharayons. Classic
reliable
name.
Source, of course.
Can someone confirm that? I do not want to share fake news on here. I don't want to be that.
I was just having a quick look into it, and if it's Iron Chef Sakai real, which I'm guessing it probably isn't, then it isn't deleted. But I don't know.
Okay.
So they got a bunch of badges. Isn't that their thing? Like a bunch of crowns and things. I don't know how kick works.
Everyone's saying it's not gone. So there we go. Ashton and EOD. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Ashton, got an email. Got to see an email. Pretty quick. Apology email. Pretty quick. Anyway.
At least 2 paragraphs.
Yeah. I want a direct apology, bitch. No, just kidding. It's fine. All right, moving forward positively here. Let's get to a few messages, all right? Oh, real quick, I want to play this. Someone found this. We got a Derek in the Wild sighting again. A different one. We've already played one, but here's another one. Can you believe it? And it's about wrestling. Oh
no. I don't like this. It feels like in like H.P. Lovecraft when like cosmic evils start like snaking out further and further, and the tentacles spread through like a seaside town or something. It's like the evil is seeping into the real world.
He's having some fun on YouTube, on the internet. I'll tell you that. This dude is plugged the fuck in. Here we go.
Oh God, maybe Phil was keeping him like contained then.
Yes, I agree. Maybe
what we wish.
Shout out to the followers here on this chat here today. We've got Derek loves T. Jacob Schinner, not DG Chris 18. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you being here today. Thank you, my friend. And
Derek
make sure
just
you guys are
blew
dropping
his
your-
fucking load on that one. Damn.
He even said it right.
Loves it. Derek. Oh, God. All right. Message time. Let's get to it. Let's go to the one, the only Dent Confession Box Reel. Let's go.
Just gonna give it a minute because OLD Insider usually forgets to turn these on. So waiting. All right.
It's on now,
Forgive
bitch.
me, Father, for I've been a dent. It's been 6 months since my last confession. When Philip Burnell was still on Twitch.tv, sometimes I would watch advertisements to get bits equaling to 50 cents, perhaps even $1. And I would give Phil, I'm sorry, I would give Phil those bits to make him say stupid stuff and dab on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for being a dent. And the dent I've been in a past life.
Thank you.
My cat's meowing. Now, what's your confession? All right, sorry, that was retarded, but I'm still being a dent, so there you go.
So Dent Confession Box Reel is admitting to sometimes giving bits to DSP. It's fine. I mean, as long as you admit you're with that fault. Here's something in your honor. There we go. Because you did do that. Okay?
Also, make sure to sign up for the Dent conversion therapy we're organizing. It includes a free lobotomy, so it's a good deal.
That was not
Okay,
Snood,
better
but they're gonna set up their own like support group. Snood's gonna be the leader. You know, let's go around the room. Talked about how much did you donate? What was your comment you were trying to get Philip to say? Did you get a response from Philip? All right. Anyways, here.
Hi guys, my name is Panda Lee Titties Real, and I'm a dent.
Hi, Panda Lee Titties Real. Now, is there anything you want to share with us, Panda Lee Titties Real? How are you feeling? How did it feel to donate to DSP for that joke?
Well, at first I felt a sense of accomplishment and pride, but then I felt the true feeling of.
Hey, listen, please. Listen, moves move when I move. Please be quiet. When it's your turn, you can speak, okay? Now back to you, Panda Lee, tits are real. I want you to hold on to those emotions. Don't throw them away, and that's what we're here for. Is we all have emotions, and we're here to share those emotions, okay? Now, I'd like to ask for your take. DSP really killed T real. What's your take on this, Steve of the Dead? Steve of the Dead killed T real.
Well, see, my girlfriend and I, we weren't in a great place. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't in a great place.
Yes.
And I felt depressed. And I also forgot the camera was on.
Oh, okay, that happens. That does happen.
And I needed to speak to somebody who had been through what I've been through, and there's very few people out there, but Phil was one of them. And in that moment of weakness, he grabbed me. He got his hooks in tight, and then before I knew it, I was opening my wallet on a daily basis.
Thank you for sharing that. That must have been
to
tough.
lose the house before I could finally step away.
Thank you for sharing that. That must have been tough. All right, moving on.
It's been tough.
Oh, and this is not planned. This is not a planned segment. The next message on the line is DJ Runo. DJ Runo, you could be in on this. All right, let's go, DJ Runo.
Hello, that being said, it's Runo. Love you all on the podcast. It was so hyped to see all of the hosts together recently. Hope we can have more of that in the future. So, the past few days I've been thinking about some of Phil's takes. For example, about the HDMI 2.2 cable that is so stupid because no device uses it yet. Well, if they made a device they can use it but not the cable, would they not be just as dumb then?
Yes.
Someone has to make the first move eventually to create progress. Also, the one from his TBSPODCAST when he had this horrible take of where he blamed the parents of a kid who took his life. Where were you, he said.
Yeah.
Tough one. That brings me to my question for you guys. Off the top of your head, do you remember the last time you agreed with a serious take of DSP that he had, like in the past months, in the past year? Thanks. See ya, guys.
Serious take that you agreed with. Serious take that you agreed with.
I mean, like when he does the whole, this sort of battle pass thing is really scummy, or this sort of way of monetizing a game is shit, that sort of thing. But that's just like a populist position anyway. Most people agree like monetization's bad, So it's hardly exclusive to him. It's
Yeah, you kind of rephrase the question, like, what's a unique take that Philip had that you agree with? Because, like, he said a lot of shit that, like, wow, that's expensive. Like, everyone's going to say that. But
like it's clear when he's just parroting what he's read on Twitter and when he's, like, giving an actual take, and I
review
can't think
tech's
of any
boring. I mean,
takes,
review tech is boring. All right, well, you got us there, I guess. I don't know. Good question, though, DJ Bruno. I don't know. Unless you have one. Meerkat or Sam? You said no already, Sam, right? Meerkat, anything he said you agree with?
Well, I did think about serious topics that I remember him talking about, but I couldn't think of any in recent history because he's just been goofy and silly and ridiculous. And I don't watch the DS Politics imitation of a show. But I guess I agree with him on some of the basic stuff, like you guys said, and some of his gaming opinions. Like, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's been some lukewarm takes that he's had in the past that I would agree with, but right off the top of my head, don't know.
Lion King is cool. I'll agree with that. Lion King is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's good answers in chat. Like Tacozilla says he once said lettuce tastes like lettuce. I agree with that.
A brave take.
He's right about where you should put your candles. I've got to admit that. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
But even when he says takes you agree with, right? There's sometimes when it's like, all right, man. Like he's saying, like, oh, this DLC costs $20. What the fuck? It's like, dude, you spend $100 to pull Hogan cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really talk about DLC prices.
Dude, you've bought the Street Fighter Battle Pass 3 times.
Yeah, it's like, all right, man. You can't. Your takes about DLC prices are kind of, you know what I mean? And TJ Gamebox dropped his usual tweets about spending. By the way, let me bring that up for you. It was all right. Well, as usual, he's having some fun. I'll get the link up here. It is $1,125 without getting a Hall of Fame Farouk, $708 with getting Farouk. So there we go. And this coin is $99.99. He had to buy to get that coin. It cost 100 big ones for the coin. A reminder, what the coin does is it gives you a higher chance to get good stuff, I think. I'm not sure. And one of the things to do, it's like to get the points in that event, is just buying the coin. I'll repeat it again. To times 15,000 points or whatever, the daily thing, not daily, or the thing you have to do is just spend one of those coins. So that means to do this quest, you have to buy this, which is $99.99, and then you did it. You did the thing. Good job. That's it.
I've sent you another TJ tweet in DMs because this is a week after another event starring Bill Goldberg.
Oh, big ups. Okay, we got a Goldberg style one.
So
okay,
roughly equivalent amount of money involved.
Okay, so this will be a weekly spend here. $641 if he got Bill's Goldberg. $1,176 if he didn't get Goldberg. So once again, these coins right here, who's next? Gold Lupek. It's just it is so wild. Stop. Think about this. Every event they make a new gold coin that does nothing that costs $100. And then if you want to take part in this event, you have to spend that $100 coin. And that's the only purpose of that coin. What?
Sorry, I'm half laughing at that and half laughing at you on my account.
It's falling. I gotta tighten it. Look at this. Spends one who's next loot coin. That's the thing you gotta do. That's it.
Craziness, man. I've been playing a bit of that Pokemon. What's it called? That card game.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's nothing like this in there really. There's a couple of things that you can buy that you would have to spend like ridiculous money on. But, like half the fun for me is playing like free to play. Is that kind of like, you know, the waiting for your free packs rather than the, you know, here's another £100, like, you know,
yeah, you know,
it's just never going to happen. Yeah,
but they know. I mean, these things are fucking designed to lock in the whales. Like, because the whales provide big, huge % of the money for those games, you know. So they know what they're doing. Like, all right, these fuckers. Can you imagine those board meetings? Oh, please, can we get someone that works at a mobile game company? They would never do it because then they're gonna talk shit about their user base, so they will never do it. Maybe one that retired or something.
Distort your voice and everything.
Yeah. I just want to hear how they talk. I want to be in those meetings. You're like, all right, these fuckers are dumb. Okay, so how dumb can we make this where it still gives money? All right, here's the thing: coin, $99.99. You put whatever fucking wrestler we want on that coin. And here's the thing. Here's how we get them. To get the best score, you got to buy that coin. Does the coin do anything else? Oh, no. These guys are dumb. These guys are fucking dumb. Don't forget that. And like, we got to hear, I want to hear those talks, you know? They got to happen. I'm telling you, they happen.
You could do a bit. You could do a bit of a boardroom presentation involving like clips of DSP for that. All right, gentlemen. So now what we do now is, and this is the idea that's revolutionary. We go 7 stars.
And in this menu, the focus group has indicated that we need to put more yellow paint around the purchase button.
Yeah, that's like a year-long build-up for the marketing team. It's okay. Here's the thing. Here's what we figured out. Get this. You're gonna love this. What if we made a 7-star? Okay, that's pretty good. What else? What if we made the buy button bigger? Whoa! Yeah!
Oh, you genius! You actual madman! They've done it. They've broken the code.
Are our fans that dumb? Yes. Trust me. There's always another level. All right, anyway, moving forward possibly here.
This is it's the thing that this is not even a secret because most AAA companies use exact strategies like this for their live service games, and they are failing. Yeah. So I guess there's something shifting.
I guess.
Yeah, but like the mad thing is, we're all talking about it, and he's like, Phil knows as well. He's fully aware of this.
Yes, he said that in
when
he first started playing. He was openly talking about it. Still, he said, "Yeah, this game is so fucking dumb, man." He didn't say that, but this game, the worst one, is WB Champions because all you do is crush.
He was playing at the time.
Playing 4 games. The worst one's WB Champions. You just move colored gems around. It's kind of dumb, and that's the one you stick with for how many years now?
And he talked about, even then he was talking about like the monetization's awful. It's really bad in this one.
Yeah.
Legitimately said, if you don't pay, they give you the wrong color so your opponent wins in the end. Like, imagine knowing that. Be like, all right, fuck it. All right, yep, that's how it goes, but I got to do it. God damn it.
Yeah. And this gets me thinking about how stupid the idea of him having sold the account actually is, because he still plays the game, he still spends money on it, but it's supposedly on an account that is much weaker than down from the rafters. So he screwed himself.
Great point. Would you ever do that after you build up that login streak? You know, if you're addicted to that game so fucking bad, taking a hit like that by selling your account, fuck no, you're not doing that. Not that he could even do it if he wanted to.
You are not watching that win percent drop from 99.97 or whatever it is.
No. You cannot see 98% win rate. That's
You're having that, no.
You're Minecrafting yourself at that point. If you lose one game out of 100, it's over. Jacob's NW News says, if Phil actually sold his Down from the Rafters account, what would he have priced it to sell? Wouldn't it be worth hundreds of thousands? No, those accounts, basically, I don't know if because the market is not that big or whatever, but I thought someone said like the most you can get is 1,000 or something. Like they're not high dollar items, right? I don't know. I don't know the defects of that, but
I think in this case, usually in other cases, we would have people going around looking for marketplaces and taking screenshots and making like page-long reports on the websites that the people sell accounts on. But this time, everyone sees this is so bullshit that they don't even want to bother to try and look for it. It's like, that's enough. He confessed. He's down from the rafters. It's over. Case closed. He's a liar. He's cooked. It's over.
Yep. Vike says Snood would 1,000% do that on WoW Gold on his alt account. Yeah, well, that's different because there's like a established sales, and there's definitely a market for that, I guess. I don't know how much big a market is the WB Champions accounts are, right? But I mean, even
that's different though, because they're like at least subscription based.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like that much money has been invested into that account. It's time and levels, isn't it? I've got the best gear because I've been grinding the game for hours. It's not like I've bought the best gear with $100 to get a coin that transforms into this loot, you know, that I then have to spend another 100 to transform into this shit, into these gems and shards and things, and then boom, I've got stuff.
It's different. Yeah, because that's what you're buying, isn't it? If you buy an account, Snood, I don't know. I'm not that deep. Not a big deep WoW guy, but I don't know about you. Is that like what you're buying? Snood, what's like a high level WoW account worth? You know, how much? How much is that for? Anyways, move forward positively here. Let's go for the one, the only, the King of the Ring 2023. Lemtex wants to talk. All right, Lemtex.
Hey guys, it is January 21st, 2025. In case you don't get this message until 2026, ALT, my condolences. I agree. It's fucked up that Phil skipped the funeral to play GTA 6. Stay strong. Hang in there, and, we all love you. So
hilarious.
I just got back from the gym, and I was going to call it a few sets early, but I was listening to the Stuttering Craig interview from last, August, September. And it just... He's such a fucking piece of shit in that interview that it really made me mad. I think between the ending and there's a lot of stuff that gets lost in the mix of how such a fucking piece of shit he is in that, and that really spurred me to complete the rest of my workout. Go beast mode, go a couple of extra reps even. So my question to you is, if you're at the gym, what DSP stream or moment do you put on to go beast mode at the gym?
At the gym, beast mode. I don't know about you guys, but I'm out in the world. I am there. DSP does not exist. It basically does not exist. I don't listen to streams. I don't do nothing. That would literally make me go crazy if I did that. So when I'm not in front of this computer, it doesn't exist. But what about you guys? Anyone do with something else? You listen to the DSP shit in the headphones at work, Sam?
Yes, unfortunately. Yeah, out in the car. On the way to the shops, whatever. Yeah. There's been plenty of times where I've been listening to you in the car. So yeah,
big ups.
But yeah, what I love, what I've took from this though, is that I love the fact that there's this network of people that are listening to Darkside Phil, like just out and about, like just kind of secretly though, hate listening.
What if someone heard you like, well, what are you listening to? How would you explain that, What are you listening to? Well, it's a guy streaming a different guy. He's the guy that jerked off. You ever hear about that? The jerk off, that guy. Yeah, it's a different guy streaming his stream. It's different. Yeah. Pretty cool, though. You try to end the conversation as quick as possible. Yeah. It's the whole thing. It's an internet thing. All right, well.
Yeah, like SD1593. It's porn. Like, that's better. Just say
It's extremely, extremely depraved porn. Says sir. Thank you. Now I was like that too before I was streaming though. Definitely, I was listening to it all the time. But then when I don't know, it's too much. I got to take a break when I'm not in front of the computer.
I used to watch other people while I'm working and listening to them, but now I just can't because I get enough of this guy by like talking to you guys or streaming, so I don't need it.
Yeah, that's where the spot I'm at now too. All right, big ups to the one, the only, the biggest guy in the universe. Big guy.
Before you start, though,
please go.
Since Lemtex mentioned the interview, I wanted to say this a couple of episodes because there's this one part where he almost tries to cry when they got him cornered about his spending and all the begging and the bullshit, and he's like, "Oh, do you guys think I want to do that?" And he almost gets teared up. And thinking about it in retrospect, that he was lying about the whole thing, and he still. Instead of admitting even like the smallest thing, he would rather cry and not even be able to cry. Was incredible. I need to go back and watch that again with all the context that we have with over like, what is it at this point, a year and a half, 2 years after it happened?
Yes. I'm trying to find the, a word to search for to play that, Meerkat? Or should I not try?
Oh, he's talking about. They're talking about bills, aren't they? Because isn't that the bit where he's about to get up? I didn't want to have to do this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. And they're like, no, whoa, Phil, you don't have to if you don't. And no, I guess I've got no choice. It's around that bit, isn't it? Where he's trying to cry.
Yeah. I don't
know exactly, to be honest.
Vince, the one that you changed. He says, admit that. It said 7 times. Wow. Okay. I'll admit,
yes, I will admit that. Yeah.
Wow, listen to this.
I really didn't want to do this.
I'll tell you, it was like, I'll admit, but it's because I hate the know-how. I don't know. No, I'm very much crowdfunded. That's a real. I'm just reading the transcript right there, guys. You hear that
entire sentence.
Yeah, this is one sentence from DSP. I tell you was like, I'll admit, but it's because I don't have the know-how. I don't, I'm very much crowdfunded by my viewers and fans.
Jesus.
Anyway,
that is a brain struggling to quickly get a sentence out.
Trying its best. Anyway, if someone finds the timestamp, I'll play it whenever it comes, but send me a screenshot of your account name. Send me a screenshot of your account name. And then he says, if only there was some way to disprove the detractor memes. Well, there's one fucking way. All right, let's get to Big Guy in the house here. Big Guy, let's go.
Hey, guys, that recent segment on the Smart Guys show where Triple Chin just embarrassed Phil.
Big Guy calls him Triple Chin.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Just letting you know.
For an hour. That was, I think, really eye-opening. I think I now genuinely believe Phil when he says that he's playing a character.
What?
Granted, he's been playing this character nonstop for 40 years, and there's never any time off camera. But I think he genuinely thinks he's in on the joke, and that he's always been in on the joke. I mean, I know you guys have joked about how when Phil got bullied in school, he probably thought he was, he would compliment the bullies for throwing him into a locker really well because everyone laughed when it happened. But this is the most insane coping mechanism. I don't even know what it is. I don't know how he let that happen to himself and just kept going. I mean, I know he did the 5-hour interview where he came across like a greasy, disgusting, lying scumbag, and he thought it went well, but I'm shocked by how delusional he's become, or how delusional he's been his entire life.
Big ups, Big Guy. So I thought for a second he was saying he's playing a character, which he kind of said, but that's kind of like he's playing a character during his whole life is the takeaway there, right, Steve? What'd you think there?
Yeah, that's sort of the impression that I get from it, at least from Phil's claims. Of like, he's using it as a defense. Oh, I was just playing a character, so you can't hold me responsible for what happened then. But in purely narcissistic terms, it's an easy defense to have because you're constantly projecting an image of yourself anyway. Narcissists want that distance between the real self and the public image of themselves. So it's always a useful shield for him to have. Be able to go, no, I was a character, then you can't, it's fine. And it's an easy psychological, it's easy to circle with your own morals and it's easy to make compatible with your own beliefs at that point because you're telling the truth, technically. That image of you that's public is a character. So it's an easy lie for him to say as well. There's very little psychological cost to doing it.
There we go. Big ups to Big Guy in the house. Let's see. Let's go next up to Papa Polecat. Come on.
Big ups. That being said, Papa Polecat, longtime listener, oftentimes caller-inner.
Okay. Caller-inner.
Phil
Caller-inner
has
real.
been on one lately with the rants and yelling at people. There's, God, what day was it? It was like 2 or 3 days ago where I was convinced that it was like the first time actually seeing him straight up drunk on stream. And then there was that clip that I saw where he said gin.
Yeah, that one.
He was saying he needed to go refill his mug.
We played that today.
I think he's legit just been actually getting drunk on stream consistently for the past couple of days. And I don't know how dude looks so sweaty all the time. Probably the alcohol. But Yeah, it's been wild. He's just
listening to the fight in the background.
Kids in the background killing each other. Yeah, gotta make a call. Hang on.
just rapid decline right now, and it's crazy to watch. And he's crashing out so hard, and it's just crazy. The end is very close. But yeah, that was just like my big comment and thought. The only other thing I have to ask is
Wait, here's one question
I have to ask is the fathers in the show.
Yeah.
Getting ready to take my kids to their first movie tomorrow.
Okay.
Any advice?
Get their energy out now. Well, you're doing that already. That's good. Okay. Let's ask Fantastic Mr. Sam, Father Samuel. What's your advice for taking kids to the movie theater? Have you done that yet?
Yeah, we had that experience quite recently, and he didn't like it.
They didn't like it. How old?
Yeah.
How old are they again?
No, 5.
5. Okay, yeah.
He had like he doesn't. He's weird. He's a bit strange in that respect. He doesn't like watching films, so taking him to a big strange place where he has to sit and watch it is a bit,
Yeah.
So.
That's probably the biggest advice of all: is don't go too young, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
You gotta can you just pop them in front of a Disney movie at your house and they'll sit there and watch the whole thing? If you don't have that level,
we have to
that's
kind
level
of.
1.
We have to kind of. Yeah. Well, you would think no. We have to kind of surprise him with like something that will grab his interest. And funnily enough, that recently has been Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
5 years old, he's like hooked. But
oh, cool. There we go.
that Paw Patrol film that came out, no.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Did you enjoy that though?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, fucking great.
Paw Patrol. I like how. Okay, we're not going to get too much into dad talk, but Paw Patrol. Half that movie is fucking theme songs when they're like transforming or something. Like that's how they waste so much time. It's incredible.
It's like hype for the first time it happens. You're like, come on, And then it's,
But then if you watch like Power Rangers, like it's there too. Like we were loving it back then. It's like this is kind of dumb, but Sailor Moon, same shit. It's been a thing forever. Right. As humans, we love to see transformations. You can't stop us. Anyways, moving forward.
Especially with the hype soundtrack.
Yeah, It's like a big payoff for the transformation. Who gives a shit about the fight afterwards? All right, big ups to Fantastic Mr. Phil, who gives us 5 memberships so we can reclaw Jasper. Hell yeah, get in there, Jasper. Come on. Get those claws back.
Let's get some claws.
Look at this. 5 claws real right here. 5 claws. Count them. These are all there. Show them. Show them. There we go. See that? That's authentic. Reclawed. Big ups, Fantastic Mr. Phil. You're a legend.
It's a very compliant cat. Mine would have been struggling so much.
Go ahead, Sam.
Avatar's back as well.
Yes, that's the best one. Fuck that Derek ALT one. That's dangerous. Abe Robertson says, yeah, go ahead.
For Black History Month, we should make all the avatars on the screen black just to raise awareness.
I think I could do that. We can do that, I think. That's fair. Aid Robinson says, big ups, that being said, great to see the gang's all here. Big ups, Aiden Becca, legends in the house. And Hate Army says, Jasper Kitty, get down from there. We gotta get the claws back. We gotta put them up. Come on. All right, next up we have, Cat from 10 years ago. That's the name. I just read the names as they are. So, Cat from 10 years ago.
Hey guys, just wanted to comment on the quote-unquote
push-up
that the Gout Master put down the other day.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think he could do more than 2. But it just made me think, what are some things that Phil could, do that are practical, that would actually own the trolls instead of, like, just manipulating his fans into thinking that they're doing something positive to negative people, or negative to negative people, I guess.
What?
But one thing he could actually do to felt the trolls, I guess, would be just to not even mention working out and just get in shape. And
yeah,
just
there you go.
actually, like,
that's true.
When the summer comes around, like, come in a tank top and actually be looking like kind of fit, like with some good shoulders on him or something. You know?
That sounds good.
Another thing he'll never do. And yeah, just what are some things that he could actually do but would never do, just to improve his own life and actually, own trolls or whatever, however you want to. I guess if doing better for yourself is owning somebody, then we all own everybody every day, right? But hey, big ups.
Okay, that's a good question, though. What could Philip do that we would have to say, yep, he got us on that one? And he already said a good one. I think getting in shape would be one that we can't. I mean, it would be like, all right, but, in the end of the day, be like, all right, cool, Phil got in shape. But what could Philip do that would actually own the trolls? Any answers? Go ahead, please.
Like legitimately going out of his way off stream to improve his setup, and just, and turning up one day and being like, yep, this is how it is now, and just being cool about it and not spending the entire podcast talking about it.
Well, that's not, now you made it impossible. Now you made it impossible. Yeah. He had me in the first half, but the second half is not happening. He would be talking about that for a week.
Yeah, so we're talking like, he's recently said it again, he'll never do the whole desk thing, but that would be number one. Sit at a desk, gaming monitor. Actually, he complains that every streamer streams that way, but there's a reason for that. It works, this is what works. So, but yeah, just biting the bullet and doing that, just being cool about it, but it'll never happen.
Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking along the same lines as Sam. Like, have your monitor there, rather than like the other side of the room. But I also think he could do just spend time with his wife. Like actually, spending time with her, talking to her, doing things together, going out for a walk around a nice park or something. Just like you married her, you might as well.
Before I let Meerkat you answer, I would say I'm stealing yours, Super Scuffer. Finishing highly in a tournament, right? Finishing highly in a tournament is a great answer. Like, what could you say if he goes to Evo and gets like not even first, second, third, fourth at Evo now, which it actually means something, fourth place at Evo nowadays. What could you say? All right, he's better than most people at this fucking game. Now what? Showing up to the tournament. Yeah, just showing up to the tournament. Awesome. You did it, Philip. But yeah, top eight at a tournament, that'd be incredible. That would be, what could you say? He's good at the fucking game, clearly. Well, if you saw last night, you see he's clearly not good at the game. But pretend he was. That would happen. Meerkat, any answer there?
Yes, mine is probably the simplest one, which is basically pay someone to make him some actual professional layouts for the podcast, so he doesn't have to use those children's entertainer layouts, and also some consistent assets that he can use, because if this is going to be a business, if it's going to be a brand, then present it as such and make it look consistent and unified in the way it's visually presented to everybody else. And he doesn't need to do anything, just actually pay one guy to realize the project, tell him what you want it to look like, and he's going to make it like that.
Yep. But
fuck your wife, do that.
Well, you could do both. Another one is, I think, actually be accepted by the YouTube community as a whole, right? So, like, pretend for a moment I'm here. It's very tough, but pretend Asmongold talked about DSP like he's an equal for a second. Pretend it. Pretend Asmongold like, yeah, DSP said this. Oh my god, you see this bit DSP did yesterday? It's funny as shit, dude. Bring that up. And for fantasy, pretend we're being in a fantasy world. That would be one too, right? Everyone's laughing at it. He's a talk of the YouTube for a minute. Oh my god, DSP released a funny fucking video, dude. We got to react to this.
Basically, what he thought happened when he did the Review Tech USA documentary reaction thing with the chips and everything. Yeah. After that stream, he thought that everyone was talking about him. It was like the talk of the town.
Yep.
Oh, I want it like when his pro Jared tweet went viral, because then we got the eye of the internet has turned upon me in a positive way, so let's go. Let's do this. We're going to go over all the reasons why I'm shit, Yeah. I want one of them again.
let's talk about all the reasons why the eye of the internet wasn't on me for 5 years.
Debunk stream number 2. Great. All right. This one is a 2-second message. It's called varying meaningful content. It's 2 seconds. So listen up carefully here. Here we go.
It's gonna be a snort.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, that is meaningful though, nonetheless. We also have one that came right after that one. It's called Phil's Moobs, and it's 16 seconds. So, any guesses here, Meerkat? Prognosticator?
Maybe a few snorts and.
Okay.
This.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He's saying a few. Here we go.
I want it to be that guy from before. That's just.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say I want it to be the guy, the cat from 10 years ago guy, just to be him again. I love it.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Who do you think is the bigger cuck, Phil and the Kino Casino boys, or Iron Chef Sakai and his fiscal efforts to get back on Phil's good side? Thanks, guys. Love the show.
Who's a bigger cuck? Okay, that's the question. Who's a bigger cuck, Philip to Kino or Iron Chef Sakai to Philip? Okay. Now that's not as easy as you think, right? Not as easy as you think, because both are very very cucky. That's for sure. You can describe both as cucks, but which is the more embarrassing cuck? I'll go to you first this time, Meerkat, because you went last time. Go ahead.
Iron Cuck is the biggest cuck eternally, because he said he quit and then he went on Twitter and cried about it and made a stream about it, I guess. And I guess everyone called him names and slurs. And then he was like, I guess I'm going to be a cuck again. And now he's a cuck again.
Okay. Steve?
Same. ICS.
Okay.
At least the Kino boys know what they're doing with Phil and know what they're trying to do with Phil anyway. But yeah.
But Philip doesn't know that. So I think that makes him a huge cuck as well, being used without knowing it. But yeah, anyways, I think it's still Iron Chef
Sakai. He's getting money though, isn't he? So in
That's
his mind,
true.
he's winning.
That's true. In his mind, yeah. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, I was going to say ICS. Thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars for what? You
can't even get mod.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
can't get mod shit back.
At least Phil's kind of, he's making something with the guys.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the first thing is to think about wanting to be a mod for DSP and thinking that's kind of a cool thing to do. And then second, paying thousands to get that and then not get that. That's kind of rough if you think about it, Joe Dub says, the detractors think I spent $40,000 on WB Champions. Wrong. I spent over $120,000 on WB Champions. Get debunked, trolls. Hell yeah. You guys thought it was only $40,000? Fuck that. It was $120,000. Dumb fucks. All right, let's go. We got, Molly Duca in the house here. Molly Duca. I don't understand the reference if that is one. Might just be a name, though. Here we go.
Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. I've got a bit of a psychological style question for Steve.
Okay.
Why is it that Phil constantly feels the need to insult people's intelligence? It's his go-to insult and his go-to defense of anyone whatsoever that questions him. I noticed all the time he's just saying, constantly calling people idiots, you're stupid, you're so dumb, you're a mouth drooler. Everyone's so much dumber than him, and he's the leader of intelligence in the world. Is it part of his narcissism, or he's just part of him genuinely being a fuckwit? I find it really, really strange that he constantly has to do that. Think that he's so much smarter than everyone when it's quite obvious that he's fucking stupid. Anyway, interested to see what you guys think. On a quick side note, those moves are pumping at the moment. They're getting big.
Oh, thank you.
It's definitely not the shirt. He's been putting all of his skill points into moves. Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be funny to see if he ever wears that shirt again. I doubt that he will.
No,
anyway. Thanks for the show, guys. Love it. Keep it up. Big ups.
Big ups, Molly Duke. All right, Steve, you handle this one.
Sorry, I've been thinking, and it probably is like a huge element of narcissism to it, because narcissists obviously over-exaggerate or overestimate at least their own capabilities and their own ability to gather their resources and use them. So they will obviously think that I'm more intelligent than the people around me. So when he's insulting people like that, it's obviously his way of demeaning them and putting himself above them in a way that he thinks is probably more valid, because obviously intelligence is one of those things that does sort of mark a difference in where you are socially in relation to each other. So he could sort of like see intelligence as one of those things that is an easy shot to make, because obviously he's smarter than everyone else. So obviously everyone around him must be an idiot. So yeah, there's definitely an element of narcissism to it, but I think it is also quite possible that he is just a fuckwit. So can't discount that either. So could be both, probably both.
Yeah, I think a lot of stupid people call other people stupid, right? Because like,
yeah,
you know,
I
what
mean,
else?
he's like textbook Dunning-Kruger effect, isn't he? The idea that you like stupid people think they're smarter than they actually are, and he should be in the DSMV for that. So
I have to get here.
Also, well, you got to keep in mind
HDMI
every
cable
time there's a conversation. Every time there's a conversation involving the stupidest YouTuber, DSP's name pops up. So if you got called stupid as many times as DSP, at some point you're going to start flipping it on to everybody else.
Yes. There's similar to the. I wanted to play this. Good thing you reminded me with the moves comment. Well, now we got to worry about a diaper situation here. So look carefully here. Watch this carefully, guys.
All right.
I'm just going to pause it. Okay, we're going to go forward here.
I hate this.
You tell me, boys. What's going on? You tell me.
AI is going too far. That's what's going on.
That's not AI, Steve. This is a live stream.
I thought this was going to be fucking Indrid's video, but
no,
no,
it's not that. It's not that. This is real. There was no editing to this. This is a real stream of DSPs right here.
There's a bottle of gin in that back pocket, guaranteed.
now watch. He notices this as well. Wait.
What the hell?
Has he got diapers? Like, what's that square thing there?
Look at this.
Yeah.
What is this?
It does look suspicious.
What is this? What is this ball?
That's thick. That's what that is. That's
Fuck it. We ball.
thick with two C's.
I hate that this is now a thing. I hate it. Please, DSP, why are you so fucking weird? Why do you make people talk about shit like this?
All right. So look, wait. You see, I forget what he was getting or whatever, but he's getting
It looks like the arm of his chair looks like a toilet roll.
And then
on top of his desk. Like.
Yeah. He notices it. So now look, he comes in front of the camera and has to fix it right in front of the fucking camera.
Right there.
Pulling his ass out.
Bro, you were just behind the camera. Why aren't you?
See?
Oh my god.
The new underwear are riding up my leg. They're bothering me. They're riding up.
Oh god, yeah, we had the underwear thing.
Yeah,
we did talk about the underwear thing. Thank fucking god.
Yeah.
Goddamn boxer briefs.
See, so he noticed it as well, I thought, and I was like, let me make sure it's just my boxer briefs. Anyways, there we go. Great stream. Great streamer. But anyways, moving forward.
Yeah, Phil at the age of 42 has now started wearing boxers.
Legit, he moves like an overgrown toddler.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best thing about this camera is just look at this. I mean, it's just an alien in movement. Oh, I'm not showing you. It's just his movements are not human. And he said as well, guys, that his studio's nice and open now. Okay? So I'm not going to pause
shuffle to get out.
And I just have to swap to HDMI cable, and I think it'll work.
Let's see how the swap happens. Okay, get up. Whoop, watch out there. Shuffle through.
Oh god, yeah, Phil, maybe like sit properly instead of having one leg up all the time. That's a big part of it. That's a big part of your posture problems.
I can't. The kick band names aren't working right now.
Nerve pain.
But someone definitely said, walk sideways to enter office reel or something. I can't remember. But it was a good one. It was a good one. And those are not working right now. Let's do one more message. Then we'll get to Kaiser's number 2. Video number 2 of the language series here. Pasta maker in the house. Let's go. 15 seconds. What you got?
Hey guys, a lot of us have been watching DSP for a long time, and we know that even if it looks bad, there's always something that comes along and props up his channel. So I thought it'd be fun to hear what you guys think will be the next thing that keeps the channel limping along. Take it easy.
What's going to keep the channel limping
GTA
along?
6.
When's that releasing?
No one knows.
I wonder.
I would guess like next summer, like 2026 summer or something like that.
So it's going to be fun to see the
this year, though, isn't it?
The views for January are going to be very funny because already outside of a month where he had to delete a lot of shit, like the remember he deleted the shady intro
Slim
thing,
Darksy thing. Yeah.
Outside of that, December was his lowest viewed month ever in DSP gaming history. And January is going to be way worse because we can't hit 200 views in some videos on DSP gaming, man.
No.
So yeah, Throwback that's just not gonna make it, man. It had 4,000 views last month. 4,000 total views. 4,000, I think. 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah.
That's
so I guess the answer you're suggesting is that the next big thing that's going to happen that's going to save the channel is going to be a pay pig.
Yes, it has to be. There's nothing else.
In 2025, none of those channels rely on the content itself. He has lost his credibility as the guy who used to finish all the games and made the full playthrough while we're just dropping games left and right. So the games are not the attraction anymore. Drama, he's not doing any drama right now. So what are we doing? We're just begging for money. I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, he has started doing the clips again, but again, no one gives a shit unless it's let's say a game that everyone's talking about. Like there you go, 12 hours ago he did that Doom hot take on Doom, which is like he literally said the words, "This is not your father's Doom." Which is kind of a positive, I think, but he was using it like a negative. How this is not your dad's Doom. That's bad, though. It's not cool. And he said the new Doom looks
like
bad.
DDP says, "This is not your mama's yoga."
That's a negative, I guess. But anyways, like all the daily raps are getting 500, 600 views. His gameplay is lucky to get 500 views. His gameplay is legitimately the least watched thing on his channel. I mean, that's what he does to give him some time to beg, right? It's kind of like we need to have the gameplay or there's not enough time to beg in a day, you know? Is there going to come a time where he just does the pre-stream and dips out? No, that's not enough time to beg.
I mean, the pre-stream is borderline just a loading screen for the actual content. The pre-stream is kind of what you do in the first hour of your office job. You just go there, you make a coffee, you talk to your coworkers, you just kind of fuck around, not do much.
You don't do shit. Yeah.
But for him, it's like 2.5 hours or something. It's like 2 hours pre-stream.
It's like the first 10 minutes of anyone else's stream, you know, when you're kind of just bullshitting, you know.
Level 1 podcast 9 days ago, 500 views. You know, I mean, there's no one watching Level 1 podcasts anymore. What's the point of those? That's just like to receive tip time. You know what I mean? That's the only point of it, honestly. You know, and then every once in a while he has a DSP destroys AC Shadows as it gets delayed yet again. And then it'll get like 2,000 views because it's a thing everyone was talking about. Literally everyone was talking about it, you know. That's one of those videos that everyone has to make.
Everybody's talking about it and he can't get more than 2,000 views.
Exactly, yeah. They're talking about it much better because they at least actually care or know stuff to say about it.
Yes.
And he talks about it because he feels like he has to.
Yes, because this is the thing everyone's
Steve,
talking about.
Do you think, Steve, in his free time, like he's thinking this stuff, like and worrying, or is he just blanking it out? What do you think?
I think that's why the drinking's increasing. Yeah, you see, he can't not see it. It's there. You know, YouTube's giving it him. He's the sort of person who would obsessively watch, and he used to like use it to flex. You know, so I think he's aware of it. But yeah, he's at least publicly putting on a front of like, no, it's not an issue. I'm not worried. You know, no need to be chicken little or whatever. So, but internally, yeah, he's going to be aware of it, and he's not going to want to face up to it or address it. So he's just going to live in denial of it, and I think that's why the drinking's increased. No pushback for that, but yeah.
If Iron Chef Sakai is gone, it's going to be a real big problem because he was single-handedly keeping the streak alive with his hundreds of gifted subs. If that's gone, we're going to reach a whole new low real fucking quick. So that's why he worried to it. Go ahead.
I would predict that he will disappear and then magically there'll be another name that starts doing the same
that
thing.
could be too, yeah. Oh, who's this? Silver.
But then
pilot.
Then his clout would reset unless he admits it's him. So he gets the start from like it's kind of like when DSP sold his account. You see.
All right, let's get to it here. I'll stop edging you. This is the second languages video by Kaiser here. Shout outs to Kaiser. If you haven't seen the first one, it is a classic. And this is the first one. I have not seen this yet. Here we go.
Hello, sirs. Kaiser Augustus on behalf of the dinner world.
Oh,
hello, sirs. Kaiser Augustus on behalf of the dinner world order here. Now, guys, the droves, they asked me to make another DSP AI dub translation clip compilation, so I made one. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you don't, you can go fuck it.
И предложения больше не было после собеседования.
It's already good.
Hope you guys enjoy it. If you don't, you can go fuck it.
И предложения больше не было после собеседования, потому что мы почувствовали обман. Хорошо. Сказав это, я надеюсь, что мы сможем это преодолеть. Вот что я и говорю. Теперь, когда мы все это обсудили, верно, у нас все хорошо. Ты говоришь, да, что протягиваешь оливковую ветвь, и что это возможности снова есть. Возможно, не обязательство, но возможно, что я мог бы быть на твоем шоу. Конечно. Хорошо, мне это не интересно. Иди к черту.
Nice.
Конечно. Хорошо, мне это не интересно. Иди к черту. क्या तुम मुझे चिल्लाओगे और मुझसे बच्चे की तरह बात करोगे? जाओ खुद को गालियां दो। हाँ, मैं एक वयस्क हूँ, माफ करना। मैं ही हूँ जिसने एक सफल YouTube चैनल चलाया। मैं फिर से मैं ही हूँ जो मनोरंजक सामग्री बनाता हूँ और जिसका एक प्रशंसक आधार है। मैं ही हूँ। 한 달에 1달러만큼 적은 금액으로도 많은 경우에 당신에게는 아무것도 아닙니다. 말할게요. 사람들이 제 입장을 이해하지 못한다는 걸 압니다. 1달러는 많은 돈입니다. 우리에게 미국에서는 아무것도 아니에요. 껌 한 팩도 살 수 없어요. 우리는 어떤 음식도 살 수 없어요. 당신은 식료품점에서 1달러로 양파조차 살 수 없어요. 대부분의 경우 그보다 더 많은 금액입니다. Vous voulez que les gens regardent le documentaire, alors vous le rendez trop dramatique. Vous avez juste une petite vignette de moi en gros plan comme ça, pour que vous puissiez voir clairement et sans aucun doute ce que je veux dire. Genre, c'est la vignette de la vidéo qui fait de moi comme ça. On peut même voir les crottes de nez dans mon nez, et on peut voir, genre, salut, une décennie d'échecs. Salut, comment, ça va? Jebis se stvarno ne, stvarno jebis. Ti si gubitnik. Nemaš moć nad nikim na ovoj planeti. Ako bi danas nestao, niko ne bi mario. To je istina. Pa, idi napravi koliko god hoćeš klipova sa svojim gubitničkim krugom. Ito para sa kanila. Ito ay para sa sinuman. Pumunta ka sa isang restaurant, naghahanap ka ng kaaya-ayang karanasan sa pagkain. Hindi ka naghahanap ng trabaho. May mga tao talagang mahilig dito. Oh, gusto ko ang hamon ng pagpunta sa isang restaurant ng pagkain dagat at pagbubukas ng mga crustacean. Sinisip-sip ang laman. Ayos lang sa'yo.
Crustacean.
Madali ang buhay mo. Baka gusto mong hamunin ang sarili mo kapag pumupunta ka sa mga bagay na binabayaran mo. Hindi ko... Sobrang stressful na ang buhay ko. Bigyan mo ako ng maganda, masaya at relax na karanasan. Alcune persone vogliono che provi questo posto chiamato pizza con un tocco che è fondamentalmente pizza mescolata con cibo indiano.
This one is not dubbed. This was raw.
The pizza.
At relax na karanasan. Alcune persone vogliono che provi questo posto chiamato pizza con un tocco che è fondamentalmente pizza mescolata con cibo indiano. Quindi è come pizza con il curry sopra, pizza con il pollo tandoori sopra. Sembra interessante, ma potrebbe anche essere piuttosto disgustoso. Quindi è una buona idea per DSP Prova, giusto? Perché non provarlo e vedere come funziona davvero, sai? Potrebbe essere terribile, potrebbe essere fantastico. Mitä Vestrekrahalle tapahtui? Se meni asioiden maksamiseen, Nero, laskuja. Vanhoja veroja, kuten sanotaan. Se maksoi valtavan määrän asioita täällä. Mitä luulet, että se teki? Voi luoja, ihmiset ovat niin tyhmiä.
Mi cumpleaños llegó, pasó, adivina qué. Mis padres dicen, lo sentimos mucho, Philip. Pero no pudimos encontrar la figura de acción. Les dije que compraran la figura. ¿Por qué no me escuchan?
Amazing. Kaiser
Why is it so funny?
I know. Why is it so good? I told you. That's what this part was, by the way.
¿Por qué no me escuchan?
I told you to buy. Anyways. Amazing. Big ups to Kaiser, legendary creator with the great ideas, and he puts them together in a beautiful way for us all to enjoy. Oh, fuck. One thing I wanted to play, 46 seconds here, I forgot. Listen to this. So this is something small. So if you know this gentleman here,
but people like he was on the side scrollers 2 weeks after Phil.
Yeah,
I remember him. Yeah.
But no one cared about that, Steve. The side scroller got popular because of DSP. But this guy's known as the AVGN, and Philip was inspired by him back in the day. And this is a famous video that the AVGN made, and I want you to watch this video here. It's talking about how to beat this boss. It's a funny thing. So.
You want a good challenge?
Yeah.
But people like a good glove. Yeah.
So the challenge is to beat it with the power glove. It's a little bit here.
It's a laugh. In conclusion, it's still a great game, but many consider it the black sheep of the Zelda franchise. And understandably, it's very different from the first game. But
so as you can see, real quick context, you could do that to beat the game, just kind of cheese it if you duck there, and you can endlessly do that. But the joke here is he's doing that on accident with his power glove controller here.
Nintendo didn't want to just rehash the same game over again, so they tried something new. Some people were confused, and admittedly, it had some mixed results. But it had a legacy of its own.
So that's the bit.
Strategy.
So now, DSP is going to play that same part. Okay? Now watch this. Listen to him very carefully.
Strategy.
So this video, by the way, is saying that he looked it up to see the AVGN thing. As you can see in his search history, he did search AVGN Season 8, which is where that video was found. So Philip searched for that. Okay? This is a 2-year-old video I found, by the way. 140 views on this. So watch this, though.
Foolproof fucking strategy. You don't need no power glove. You just gotta
You don't need no power glove, was the joke there.
learn how to block and then hit him when he walks up.
So, Philip, you pulled that out apropos of nothing, because I guess it was a callback, or the crazy theory I have is he thought you have to have the power glove to do that. He didn't get it was a bit. From the AVGN, he thought you had to have the power glove and was surprised to learn you didn't need it and said that truthfully. But I don't know. That's just a Theo theory from me. But anyways, it's pretty
I'm suddenly
interesting.
remembering DSP reacts with that over the top car modification thing that we watched.
Yes. Yeah.
Still, it's a classic, but it's exactly that. It's Phil failing to pick up on what is clearly a parody or a comedy bit if it's not like explicitly explained to him beforehand.
Fuck it. Let's finish with that. That's always funny.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've seen it, and it's still the greatest thing ever.
It's like our equivalent of the 6 million short, King Chad.
In the title, he says it's car memes. Oh, no, not this one. Reacts to car joke. How can I find it?
I think it was like the first, wasn't it? It was like the first React. Or it was quite
I think
early
it might
on.
have been, yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely early, yeah.
DSP reacts cars. You're going to put it in the title is a problem. God, I got to tighten this fucking thing. Pissing me off. Screws coming loose.
How hasn't that account been banned?
Which one? The ALT's mic arm?
ALT's mic arm. I've seen it in Kick Chat quite a bit.
They do very soft LARPing. Like, basically, they're not saying anything like negative at all, kind of. They're saying the shit that's blowing smoke up his ass. Like, yeah, King, this camera does look 10 times better than the old camera. Even though, you know. Anyways. And he has read the name out. Yeah, it's just, he's doing soft LARPing. Fuck! I can't find it. Anyone got it? Send me on Discord, somebody? Jamie, email me. Fuck.
We should do Wheel of Hate to finish then. Yeah.
Let's do one more message. I will do one more message, then I'll find it. I'll find it that time. Here we go. This is Simpin' for Chew. I can always trust this person. Simpin' for Chew has good entertainment. Go ahead.
That being said, big ups, boys. This is Simpin' for Chew. Hope your 2025 is going well. Trump's trying to destroy mine because I'm a federal worker, but what are you going to do? Hey, so with today's episode of WPIG, I wanted to ask you guys, do you think John Rambo secretly resents Phil for moving? Hear me out. Phil moves to the other side of the country, doesn't have any family there. He's not going there for school. He's not going there for a job. He just does something that he wants to do, thinking it's going to better his life. He doesn't think about how it's going to affect his family, his friends, how he's even going to foster those relationships with those people to keep them strong. Some people need that in-person contact at least a few times a year. He doesn't think about that stuff. Plus, we know when something happens, the world has to revolve around Phil. We saw it when he tried to guilt trip Howard into not coming to his going away party.
Yeah.
So based on that, do you think maybe Rambo resents him? I mean, sounds like Rambo was going through some financial stuff or personal stuff with his family, maybe. So he probably really could have used Phil there in person as a friend. No matter what you say, these guys were friends. Look how happy they were around each other. Plus the fact that Rambo probably couldn't do a lot of things Phil could financially. So maybe that might breed some jealousy because Phil always gets to do stuff that he sometimes doesn't deserve. And then just the fact that, again, Phil doesn't think about, hey, how am I going to foster this relationship with my best friend? How am I going to keep it strong? So do you guys think Rambo resents the move?
Okay, now that's interesting. Does John Rambo actually resent the move of his friend moving away? Okay, I'll go first and say I don't think so, because, I mean, their level of friendship was literally come over once a week to play games, right? There wasn't anything more to it, you know? So I don't think Rambo's going to expect anything more. When he leaves, Rambo did say he was totally happy. Hey, man, if you think you're making a good move for your life, go ahead and do it. But I don't think their relationship was that deep at all, just from, in my opinion. But what do you think? Steve, what do you think? What's your take on that?
I don't know, man. I think they were a bit closer than that. I mean, they did work together on Project 7. Rambo did like coming over and tried to see going over to hang out with Phil as going over to hang out with him, not let's make some money off this, like Phil was seeing it.
Yeah.
And, you know, Phil messaged him a lot and, you know, clearly is still pining for him. So I think there was a fair bit of mutual, you know, friendship there. There was a fair bit of, I don't want to say love in that way, but, you know, they saw each other like friends. And I don't think Rambo resented it. It might have hurt him, the idea that your mate suddenly just up and disappears to the other side of the country. But again, Rambo's the sort of person who's like, if you think that's going to make your life better, then I'm happy for you and I will help you achieve that. You know, he even says in the interview to Howard, doesn't he? He says, if you were going to move to Iceland tomorrow, I'd be helping you pack.
Yes,
you know,
yes, he did say that.
If it improves your life. So John doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd be resentful. But
That's what I
think
think,
it might hurt him a bit, you know, yeah.
Well, who knows? I mean, one thing's for sure. Philip didn't care enough to keep the relationship going by calling him, which John said you could do it anytime. And Philip said, I'm going to call him in the next few days, but he didn't. Anyways, big ups Candy Moon. It says, big ups to all four of you for being here. Romance Meerkat. Ooh, Meerkat, romance to you.
Thank you.
Big ups.
Please do.
Anytime. All right, here we go. Thanks to Samuel, we have it here. This is how we'll finish today. Here we go.
Heating when I'm out racing Mustangs. We got a custom strut bar for when I'm going around corners. Something Mustang owners can't do.
I don't know what a custom strut bar
We
would
also
do.
got this intake right.
Wait, what? I don't know what.
Something Mustang owners can't do.
I don't know what a custom strut bar
We
would
also
do.
got this intake right here.
I don't know what a custom strut bar would do.
Great.
Seems to make a lot of power. All right, let's talk about.
I bought that at AutoZone and mixed power.
Uh-huh.
Don't know how it works.
Great.
I just realized something. He has no hood.
You get it?
There's no hood on his car. If it rains,
get it?
all his shit could corrode. So he spent all this money on the rims and these other additional parts. He has no hood.
You get it?
Bumper in the front fender here. I got these drift stitches here, and I put those on there every time I beat a Mustang. That just helps me keep track of how many Mustangs I beat.
He really doesn't like Mustangs. What is his gripe with the...
He really doesn't like Mustangs.
Mustangs I beat.
He really doesn't like Mustangs. What is his gripe with the Ford Mustang? He really hates them, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
We got this front fender. It's all rusted up here with V8 owners' tears. Because every time I beat them, it's right. You may notice on the side of my car, I got this big old dent. What happened was I was passing a Mustang on the highway at 165 miles an hour. And I swerved and missed the
Mustang
pothole because my car
again.
was so dirt nasty low. And I sideswiped that Mustang. And after that, I noticed I had a big old rust spot here, but I said to hell with it. That's more weight reduction, so I'll let that bitch go. It doesn't have any Mondo on it. I'd just rather let it rust out and keep the weight reduction. On top, we do have a roof rack here, and I use this for fat bitches when I go pick them up at the mall, because when
Philip looks at the camera too, by the way, with the fat bitches. Okay.
Right here, and I use this for fat bitches when I go pick them up at the mall. Because when I put them in the car, they can't get out because the car's so dirt nasty low. Now, if you look at the back of my car, you'll notice.
Like, he might think it's fake at that point, right? Like, if you didn't know by now, you definitely do at this point. With the rack is for fat bitches. Philip's not there yet. He's not yet there, guys.
I got a lot of stickers here. Each one of these stickers has 5 horsepower, so I'll let you do the math. First one up here, we got zip tie technician.
All right. For those who don't know, all right?
For those who don't know. For those who don't know, this was before the more robust version of Cat was revealed. Yes, it was before that.
I will clarify here. I am not into car culture at all.
Oh,
not.
okay.
I had friends
Thank
in
you.
my lifetime who were super heavy duty into car culture.
Thank you.
They would buy cars and soup them up, just like this guy did.
Yeah,
they would
cool.
go to car shows.
Okay.
They
Just
loved
like
the Fast and the Furious
That's fun.
movies. They were so into car culture. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, of all the cultures you're going to be into. By the way, he's showing his license plate.
Yeah.
Of all the cultures you're going to be into, okay? I just don't understand car culture because it's the worst investment you can make in your life is to spend a bunch of money into a car. Cars, the moment you drive them off a lot, lose their value. The moment you mess with them, void the warranty.
Yeah. How's the rust for that?
There's no point to doing this. I just don't understand it.
Warranty.
I don't get it. I don't get car culture at all.
How's the warranty on the rust?
You've seen my drift stitching up front, and that pretty much explains itself. I got breaking necks all day. That explains itself pretty much too.
What the fuck is that guy walking? Look what he's doing.
I got everything on here is
What was that?
eBay pretty
Who
much.
is that guy?
So,
why is that guy walking so weird? What's with him in the background?
get best quality parts from there.
What a weirdo.
Sort of flush. A little bit of offset, but
He
ain't
finished
bad.
the video.
Let's talk about the fuel we use in this car.
I feel
We
about
use
people
135
criticizing the way someone else walks as well.
Yeah. He still didn't get it. He still doesn't get it yet.
octane. That's what I get the most reliable tune out of.
Oh, I think I've had enough. This is just weird stuff. What's up, Drunken Weasel? It's just odd.
What's up, Drunken Weasel?
Anyway.
What's up?
Shout out to Fly Eagles Fly.
He didn't get it yet. I tell you that. He finished it. He did not ever get it. That guy's walking weird. Anyways, big up Snort Hogan for that one. Joe G in the house. I'm starting to think this DSP guy is a bit off. Well, maybe. We're not sure yet. We're figuring it out maybe together. Anyways, that will do it. What a show it's been. Thank you to everybody for joining today. Samuel, any final words for the beautiful people out here today? Come on.
James Corden's probably still got gout.
Yes, he does, unfortunately. Stop reminding us, please. Please. He's working with that. It's his cross to bear now. All right, Steve, what do you want to say?
Just thanks for watching, everybody. It's always a pleasure being here, and appreciate that so many of you taking time out of your lives to spend it with us. Thank you.
Big ups, everybody. Meerkat, any final words?
Big ups, and see you next time, guys. Smash the like button and subscribe.
Sounds good to me, dude. WPIG tonight, call-in show. We're talking about crimes we have committed. So if you want to get on that fun, that'll be tonight, 8 p.m., my friends. And here's the link to the, I made a speak pipe just for this. So it has to be about a crime you committed or it gets deleted instantly, my friends. That'll do it. You're all legends. Thanks for chilling. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears, got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Don't start with the gay shit today, nigga. Relax.